All right. What's up, everyone? We're going to get this thing started here pretty soon. Or actually, I'm going to see if I can get all the stuff up for you guys. How's everybody doing? I am back from San Diego Comic Con. Um, and we're going to talk a lot about Street Fighter 6 today. I got to play the build that was at Comic Con, so I have a lot of impressions about it. Um, so I'm going to be talking a lot about that, show you guys a bunch of footage that I recorded. I did record some stuff from YouTube, so we'll play stuff from YouTube and then stuff that I did not upload to YouTube as well. So the purpose of this stream is not to necessarily show off like super high level gameplay or anything like that. It's to show you guys what the game looks like. I mean, I know you guys have seen gameplay and stuff, but more gameplay is good, even if the gameplay is, not as high level. I mean, it's still good to see how the game plays, how it looks, mechanics, how things all work. So, what I'm gonna first, and I kind of led that off with the stream with Jamie's theme, Mr. Top Player. That theme is fire. So if you guys have not seen that theme or listened to that, that got released this weekend at Comic Con, I definitely recommend you guys check that out. So I think before we kind of get into showing videos of footage and stuff, I did kind of want to cover everything that happened at Comic Con really quickly. I'm going to kind of blow this up here a little bit. We'll put this here. Okay. So I wanted to go over a couple things that happened at Comic Con besides before getting into the Street Fighter stuff. So the first thing I wanted to get into was there was a panel at Comic Con for Street Fighter. It was called Street Fighter and the Capcom Fighting Game Collection. So I actually live tweeted from that panel, and so I kind of wanted to go over what that panel kind of talked about. If you guys missed it, be perfectly honest with you, it's what I expected. They didn't really announce anything because I knew from the first day of San Diego Comic Con when I went to the Capcom booth and I saw that there was only 4 characters in the build: Ryu, Chun-Li, Luke, and Jamie. I knew that we were not getting a character reveal this week, because I think if we would have got a character reveal, Guile would have been in the playable build for Street Fighter 6. But since it was just the 4 of the same build, appears to be the same build that everybody else has been playing. Then yeah, I really kind of figured that was not happening. So real quick, I'm just gonna go through my tweets because I honestly don't remember everything I talked about during that day. Vicious was the moderator of the panel. He's the in-game commentator, and he's also the commentator for Capcom streams, fighting game streams in general. He's a Street Fighter player. He does a lot of different stuff. So kudos for him. He's been putting in a lot of work. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm just like plugging every Discord channel, everything like this. Like, I'm not really trying to plug everything for views, but I'm trying to make more content and stuff. But I think a lot of people probably want to know like what's going on with Street Fighter 6 and like what we're gonna see. So, what's up, Javier? What's going on? Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming by. So Vicious is the moderator of the panel. He kicks it off. He's kind of says like what's going on, what they have planned for today. So they said that they were going to talk about mechanics of the game with the producers, because both producers of Street Fighter 6 were present at San Diego Comic Con. They were going to talk more about Jamie, and then they teased new content. So everybody got super excited thinking it was going to be a character reveal. So first, the producers of Street Fighter 6 came out. Then they had I forgot her name, but they had they had someone for global merch for Street Fighter. Since this is the 35th anniversary of Street Fighter, they were talking about what merch is going to be out there. So they talked about some new figures being released, and I have all my tweets here. They have a Ninja Turtles Street Fighter collaboration. They have an AEW wrestling figure collaboration with making figures for Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. So that's pretty cool. And then finally, after they got to that stuff, they went into Street Fighter 6. So before they dove into what the stuff with Jamie is, the producers mentioned that Street Fighter 6 has been influenced heavily by hip hop and street culture, similar to Third Strike. So with the graffiti and the culture and everything like that, so they thought this would be a great time to bring that back. So that's what their focus was with Street Fighter 6. Then they mentioned that there's 3 modes to the game: Fighting Ground, Battle Hub, and World Tour. These are the 3 modes that everybody's going to have accessibility for with Street Fighter 6 on the first day of launch. They said the scope is pretty big, pretty large, almost treating them as individual titles. So for people, they mentioned that the game has been in development for a while, like we all speculated with Street Fighter V. So we figured that while Street Fighter V was nearing its end, or the content was kind of winding down a little bit, we figured that this game has been in development. I don't remember if they mentioned that, but I believe that they said this game has been in development since 2018. And they wanted to put this in development and make this into something that was going to be, everyone was going to fall in love with. So whether you're a fighting game veteran or new to fighting games in general, the World Tour is that single player experience that maybe novices or casual players can dive into, that they will get immersed and get an idea of how everything is played, and then they can move on to Battle Hub or the Fighting Ground. So quickly, Jamie. They got into Jamie more detail, mentioning that Jamie looks up to Yin and Yang and inspires to be like them. His theme song has been released, Mr. Top Player. They describe his fighting style as a dancer using drunken boxing. The drink that he uses is described as a key unleashing drink. It's non-alcoholic, and this is the first of its kind of this type of character in the Street Fighter lore of a drunken boxer. Shinku Dukin, what's going on? I love the emotes. This is why I don't stream enough, because I need to get emotes and all that stuff, but hopefully that will change. So anyways, before we kind of get into the match footage and stuff, because I have a lot of content. So they mentioned they talked a little bit more about the modes. So they talked more about Jamie and stuff, but then about his lore, and then they went into the new modes again, just saying that it's such an immersive single player mode with the World Tour that casual players and things are going to like. Battle Hub is enhanced communication for players. So my hope by them saying this, because they didn't say much about it, is that this is a revamped upgrade of CFN. And then when I say CFN, I'm not talking about the netcode. I'm talking about the actual infrastructure of Street Fighter V that they use for replays and all that stuff, because CFN itself was very, very good. I liked it. So I hope that this is just an expansion and improves that. But they did say all 3 available at launch. So this is kind of where then they took a quick break, and then they introduced the Capcom Fighting Game Collection that is out now. So they showed a trailer for that. They talked about that a little bit. Then they gave away some prizes for trivia and stuff. Then they talked real quickly about the modern and classic controls. So if you guys are unfamiliar with the modern and classic controls is your standard fighting game like Street Fighter, 3 punches, 3 kicks. Classic or modern controls kind of change that up to where you have a punch, a kick, I think a punch and a kick, and it's like 1 button specials or something. I didn't try it all weekend because that's not how I play. I did play against a couple people that did use modern controls, so that was interesting, but it does limit you. They said they're aiming to bring all Street Fighter 6 players in, regardless if you're new or experienced. And modern control type is acceptable for competitive setting, but it has limitations. So it's going to be very interesting to see when this game launches and then we start having events, tournaments and stuff, whether that's online or in person, how many people are going to use these modern controls and what type of are the limitations that it's going to bring to. So my guess is because, and I didn't try this, and that's probably what I should have done when I was there to record stuff. I should have just sat at a station, one game, picked the modern controls just to see like what buttons were being used to do like this special stuff. Modern controls just look easy, like easy mode, like people who know how to play won't bother, that type of deal. That's absolutely correct. This is all strictly for casual and new players and for young people to get into the stuff. So I think it's a good move on Capcom's part to do this, but I also like that they put limitations in it to limit on what they can or cannot do. So next, Vicious was moderating the panel, like I mentioned, so it was funny that they talked about in-game commentary, which is one of the commentators, which you guys, I'm going to play some footage of it, and you guys should be able to hear the commentary stuff. It's pretty cool. I can see a lot of people getting tired of it after a while and just turning that mode off because a lot of the same repetitive stuff is being said. But, hey, what can you do? My son was able to do crouching medium kick into 3 records really easy with Jamie on modern, which is really neat. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. I think that's what the modern controls are basically assigned for, to do stuff like that. So I think it's really cool that they're revamping that and throwing that in there. So we're hoping that it does its job. But they'd also, once people start learning the game, hopefully that means then, if they're more serious about that stuff, that you will need to learn the classic controls. God, one button flash kick, I would die. Oh, that would be terrible. But anyways, so they mentioned about the in-game commentary. They wanted to bring excitement of competitive play into the home environment and make it a learning tool for fundamentals of fighting games. So there's 2 voiceovers, English and Japanese, and then there's 13 subtitles. The one thing I'm interested to see is if we're going to have DLC commentators in the future, because I definitely can see them doing that. DLC commentators. But I do think it's a great, neat new feature that's never been done. So kudos to Capcom for doing that. Like I said, I can see a lot of players kind of get annoyed with that feature because I will play that video for you guys. But it does help because they do mention stuff like Vicious does mention little things like about neutral and things like that in the game while the game is being played. So that can really help somebody new that's trying to learn fighting games and stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool concept. And then finally, everybody's like, okay, damn, here comes the new content. Let's get this character reveal. No. Like I said before, I knew there was not going to be a character reveal. I knew. And I told people in my Discord with my friends. I also told people at the booth that week, there is not going to be a character reveal because Guile is not in the playable build. If Guile was in the playable build, there was a chance. Because that Street Fighter V, when they had it at Comic-Con, when I was there in 2015, they released Ken. They revealed Ken at the panel, and then they said, Ken's playable on the floor now. And then we played Ken for the rest of the weekend. So I knew that they were going to do it. But please put that anthem in the game. That'd be pretty hilarious, actually. But basically, their big content reveal... the big content reveal was alternate costumes. So that was the big reveal that they have they showed alternate costumes with the 4 characters that were in the build. So Ryu, Chun-Li. Oh, they did show Guile too, by the way. They did show Guile. So they did show Guile's alternate costume and color. Luke's alternate, which he has a hat on. That's pretty funny. And they made it a point to say in the thing that he has shoes on because he doesn't have shoes on his default costume. And then Jamie's costume. Jamie's costume is fire. I will say that this guy was my favorite character to play in the entire weekend. This character's alt is fire. Absolute fire. So anyways, that was really it. They didn't reveal a character reveal. They just revealed the costume, and they said more news soon. They did give away some prizes, which were pretty cool. They gave away a one-up arcade machine. They gave away a skate deck, a couple of other things too. But it is what it is. Now, they didn't say, they just said hope news soon, or they said news will be coming soon. So what that tells me is Evo's in 2 weeks. Evo's coming in 2 weeks. I will guarantee you there is a character reveal at Evo. Whether that I don't think the character will be playable at Evo. I think it's going to be the same build that was at San Diego Comic-Con. I would be shocked if Guile was at Evo. I would be absolutely shocked if Guile was playable at Evo. My guess is because it's 2 weeks away, they're going to give you the same build that was at San Diego Comic-Con. But hey, for people going to Evo, if they get to play Guile and stuff, that's dope. That's cool. I would hate to go and try and wait in that line to play Street Fighter 6 at Evo. But, you know, at least Comic-Con, man, there's stuff for everybody to do at Comic-Con. The lines weren't really that bad. The lines weren't really that bad to play at Comic-Con. For some points. The only thing that really kind of sucked was like one game. But, you know, hope you guys enjoyed that update real quick. And, you know, that was just the panel. But anyways, let's kind of get into like some of the footage and stuff, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about what gameplay and stuff that we're looking at and things for the game that are interesting in my eye. So as I mentioned, if you guys just got here, now I'm going to just start showing some gameplay, some recorded footage. I uploaded some stuff to YouTube. You could look up Jarred FGC on YouTube and find my channel. I will link it here in the chat as well. I should have Nightbot do that actually, but I'm lazy. Okay. As I mentioned, there was only 4 playable characters, as you guys will see right here. There's Luke, Jamie, Ryu, and Chun-Li. So for the most part, I played Jamie all weekend. I did. Let's see if I can make that a little bit bigger. Oh, I can. There we go. So hopefully it doesn't lag on your guys' end. It looks pretty good. So I played Jamie the majority of the weekend as the new character. I thought he was great. He really had a unique moveset and stuff. So there, I lead off with that parry. So if you guys are unfamiliar, the drive system in Street Fighter V, there's 6 bars here. This is basically your meter management of the game. The drive system allows you to do multiple different things. They have drive rush, which is almost like a focus attack. Drive cancel, which you can cancel normals into a dash. So, certain normals, not every normal, and I'll get to that in a minute. There's V reversal that uses meter. EX moves use the drive bar as well. So it is definitely let me pull up something really quickly here. Yeah, no, I'm actually really kind of sad that we did not get a reveal at San Diego Comic-Con. I really thought there was a chance that they do it because they've done it in the years past. They have absolutely done it in the years past of how everything is, you know, with reveals of fighting games. They did it with Street Fighter Cross Tekken. They did it with Street Fighter Cross Tekken. They did it with Street Fighter 5. They did it with so, you know, and I thought it was almost like a given that they were going to do some type of reveal. So it is, I don't know, kind of shocking. And I got it wrong. It's a drive impact is like the focus attack. Drive rush is canceling off the normal. Your drive reversal is your V reversal, and then there's drive parry. So there's a lot of different things that you can do, but they all take V meter, or they all take drive meter. So like I mentioned, a lot of this gameplay, guys, is not high level. This is just to show you guys what the game looks like, how it applies. There was only a couple notable FGC people that were at Comic-Con when I was there that the community would probably know. Alex Valle and was there. I got to play him a couple games on Friday. And then Alex Myers showed up Friday afternoon. I said hey to him because him and I are friends. And I got to play him one game. But unfortunately, I didn't get any of that recorded. So, because I didn't have a cameraman for the weekend. It was just me, or when there was time, my sister came by to the booth and recorded sets or recorded games for me. But anyways, my whole thought process of the game when I first tried it is I thought the game looked beautiful. I think the game looks really good. I was a little worried that the game was clunky at first, but the game moves very well. I thought the game looks great, feels good. I was worried about other stuff, but a lot of that stuff like put me at ease. I think probably the first couple things that stand out to me, and well, actually, you know what? Because this video is almost over. Let's watch the rest of it real quick. All right, so I want to highlight this really quickly. If you guys have not seen this from videos, if you guys have not noticed this in videos, when you throw tech, so right here, there'll be a throw tech coming up. I think. Did I miss it? Did I miss the throw tech? Did I miss the throw tech? Look how far that throw tech separates you. Look how far you reset with that. That's something that was not in Street Fighter V. Look how far that throw tech. Wow. Ooh, Javier, I like this. I like this. Thank you for putting that out there because look at Javier Sinistar's tweets here about the drive gauge. This is fantastic. There's a lot of information here. I really like that because there's a lot of good information about the drive system. So look how far that throw tech is though. Okay, so let me. Look at that. Look how far that is. Like, that's ridiculous. Look at that. That's outside sweep range after a throw tech. That's crazy, right? And yes, I believe, and I think I have a video of it. I gotta find it. I haven't watched every single video, so some of these are unedited. So I apologize. But the throw tech in the corner, I believe it still separates you like that. Yes, I do believe the throw tech is still that far. But that's crazy, right? That's wild. It resets neutral. So, I forgot to mention too. So I mentioned Alex Valle. The only notable FGC players that I saw there, like that the community might recognize from streams and tournaments. Not saying that nobody in the community is not notable. It's the people that would be recognized like from the community or streams. I said Alex Valle, Alex Myers. Killer Kai was there on the first day as well. I played a few games with Killer Kai, and him and I were talking about the game and stuff. And we both mentioned that we like the way that this game feels. We feel that this game is more whiff punish heavy. It feels like you could whiff punish a lot easier in this game than you can in Street Fighter V. We do like the neutral aspect of it, but granted, you know, this is still the first time we've played the game. I could say the same thing about Street Fighter V. When I first played it, I was like, oh, this is great. But then once people started learning how the game was going to be played and things were being changed, then that's how we got Street Fighter V, which I still think Street Fighter V right now, currently in its latest build, is a good game. I actually think the game is in its best position right now and think it's a solid game. But I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. I do think the people that do not like Street Fighter V will like this game. My first thought is that the game feels a little, and I put in parentheses when I talk to people about this on Messenger and stuff, that the game feels slower than Street Fighter V. It gives me a mix between Third Strike and Street Fighter IV. That's the best I can describe it at the moment. But But yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to show you was like that throw tech. And then if you guys noticed, if you haven't watched videos on Jamie, you guys can see that I'm taking a drink there. So every time Jamie drinks, he like levels up. So think of like G from Street Fighter V. When he levels up, he have access to new moves. So one of the first things that he gets access to if he does drink is that he gets a dive kick. And in one of the videos I do the dive kick. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of the videos, I'm not doing every single drive mechanic. I'm literally, there's some games I'm just playing. So, and I forget about this stuff because we're just trying to learn what the character can do and other stuff. So, but that throw tech though, that's nuts. So I take another drink there. And it shows the drink counter there at the top. There, and I get access to kicks like they're Elena kicks, almost like Rekka's. And we're sitting. Zanshu, I got hit by it because I suck. And then he whiffed a stand fear, or no, that wasn't even a stand fierce, I believe. I don't know. It was not stand fierce, but he whiffed a button, and I was able to punish it with super. That Jamie super was pretty godlike, I will say. That super was pretty dope. I think one of the things too, and I think this is from the first day when I played Killer Kai, actually. Yeah, so Jamie does have a DP. It's kind of like very similar to an up kick like Yang, but it can AA. I gotta find the video, and like I said, I didn't watch all these videos beforehand because frankly, I got home late last night. I went to work today, and I just said, fuck it, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it live. We're just gonna show the videos, show the footage, and we're just gonna see what we can find. But I do remember, Javier, when I was playing some games, I was testing when people, because, you know, not everybody that goes to Comic-Con that was playing in Street Fighter knows how to play fighting games. So I'm just going to throw that out there right now, which is fine. So there was a lot of jumping. So that was good, though, because I got to test what buttons that Jamie can do to anti-air. And I tried to do his up kicks, regular and EX, and I felt like I had to be pretty preemptive to punish it. Or to anti-air that. But that was just my experience. I could have just been doing it wrong. So this is a video from the first day when I was playing Killer Kai, but we were trying stuff. So he picked Chun-Li. And I picked Luke to try. But the game looks good. The game just really looks good. I guess it's nuts. The game just looks good. So here, him and I are just trying different things. We're seeing what buttons are, what is in the game. So I think both of us are also going to try some drive mechanic stuff. So they're stand fierce. So actually, the funny thing about that is, the thing that him and I were talking about in line is we were talking about drive rush, which is performing a rush forward from a drive parry or a cancelable normal attack, which takes up drive meter. So drive rush from a normal attack costs 3 drive bars. Drive rush from parry costs 1 bar. So we were just trying to see, like, hey, can all normals from every character be canceled into a dash, into a drive rush? So we thought Chun-Li stand fierce. We're like, if Chun-Li can cancel stand fierce from a drive rush into a dash, into a extend her combo or something, that's wild. We're gonna say that's too good. That's really, really good. Well, he was trying it and he was unsuccessful. So we thought maybe then at that point, then there's only certain normals that have that drive rush capability. So spinning bird kick. One change for spinning bird kick from this game, from Street Fighter 6 or from Street Fighter 5 to Street Fighter 6. EX spinning bird kick in Street Fighter 5, she spins in one place. Street Fighter 6, it's very similar to all her other spinning bird kicks where it's EX, but she spins forward. So that's a change. She still has a floaty jump. And from what, and she has air legs still, and she has an air super, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, see, he was trying to cancel stand fierce again. And then I used alpha counter there to put him back in the corner, and I used 2 drive bar. Counter hit, late DP. Nice conversion. Lightning kicks. So EX fireballs, I feel like are really good. I feel like they have a lot of durability and they're fast. I think they're really, really good. And they use drive meter, so it doesn't use your super bar like other previous Street Fighter games. So you can build bar for super. There's level 1, 2, 3 supers, which I think is great. It opens up a lot of options. So there's a lot of things to think about when you're playing this game. And I think that's the one thing that is so crazy to me when I first played this game, is that I feel like there's so much depth already in just the mechanics that I'm interested to see what people come up with within a first week or 2 of the game, and see what they can do with drive rush or extending combos or into Oki setups or whatnot. I think it's going to be insane. It's going to be nuts. But I also think this game could be very rewarding with whiff punishing, and like the throw break, for example, basically resets you back to neutral. So I think that could really be good. It looks like some normals are not special cancelable, just like other Street Fighter games, but because some of the longer pokes and stuff are not special cancelable, it's going to be more poking and stuff, which will encourage more neutral. I think it's a good start so far. So there's the drive rush after a sweep, I believe, or low forward. Let me look at that. Let me see. We'll go back to that. That was a sweep. The sweep didn't trip, or unless that's not a sweep though. So in the drive rush canceled, so it looks like you can see it took 3 bars off to get that dash into a throw, or you can extend a combo depending on the hit stun of the normal. So that's crouching medium kick. It had to be, right? Okay, good. I only played Chun-Li once all weekend, so I'm just going to throw that out there. I didn't play a lot of Chun. I played her 1 time. I didn't have my hitbox. So far, lights are cancelable into specials or drive, which means combos are kind of cool, but that could change. Her sweep is when she puts her hands on the ground and does the double. Ah, gotcha. Yes. Gotcha. Okay. So low forward into drive rush. See, and I did that with Luke right there as well. So I did stand fierce. I think he's doing air lightning legs. He's trying to see if there's a height restriction. Which I was trying to see if there was a height restriction to Jamie's dive kick once you have that eligible. And it looks like I couldn't Tiger Knee it. Okay, so there's drive impact into super, which causes a crumple. I'm not sure if you get something off of that because that was a level 1. See, parry. That's the drive parry. And then we just kind of like kill each other here so we get that 3rd round so we can get the most we can play, because for most of the weekend, it was 1 game you get off the setup. Okay, he still has his tackle from, and see, we're just like kind of seeing what's out there. I'm pretty sure that's punishable. I'm just not using the right button. See, now she has those up kicks right there. She has the EX too, so that could be a reversal, I believe, as well. But I mean, I don't know the frame data and stuff, or even if it's invincible. My guess is probably not. So we're just kind of showcasing some stuff. So, Rado, are you talking about Chun-Li's super? It's jump cancelable? Okay, so I did drive impact, and see how Chun-Li ran out of drive meter. So this is the time, basically, essentially, when you run out of drive meter, this is the time where you go in. Because they can't use any drive bar moves and stuff until the bar refills. And if you hit them with that, it causes a wall splatter. Okay, so it's jump cancelable. That's dope. Lightning kicks. See, and then that beats that, but oh, okay, so low forward dash canceled into that forward heavy kick, or down forward heavy kick, to see if that would work. So that was pretty cool. So I want to say let's see here. So I have a couple other videos here as well. I have a ton. So actually, I have not shared this on YouTube.
Got like 30 years knowing what this guy does. I don't even know what these guys said. What are we going to see? What do you think? That's the one. Directional button? Yeah. Is that vicious? It is, man.
Okay, so before we get started with this gameplay here, this is on Friday when Valle came to the booth and he was sitting at the main station. So I did record a match here. We're gonna get to watch that here just to see some stuff. He did some pretty cool stuff. I didn't really get to talk to him, but he was mentioning a lot of things like eventually when people get the game in the hand, the drive impact, which is that focus attack move. People are going to need to learn how to deal with that and like with a parry and stuff, which I definitely agree. So Jamie does have a legit DP. It's DP with kicks, right? But I don't know what the properties are. Like I said, maybe I did it wrong because I was not trying to DP with that kick. I was using down fierce. Good Lord, crouch fierce. Good Lord, I'm bad. Can't talk today. So I was using crouch fierce and stuff for that because a couple of times I tried it, I got beat. So I probably just did it late or so. But yeah, so let's watch this because it's a couple minutes.
Got like 30 years knowing what this guy does. What do you think? That's the one. Directional button? Yeah.
So I have not watched any of this stuff.
It is, man.
So Alex Valle playing Ryu. Right out the gate, perfect parry. Yo, hold that. Yo, right out the gate, we get a perfect parry. This is the man's like first time playing the game. I think he played the game once before he sat on the setup. And he out the gate, we get a perfect parry. And you know what's a perfect parry because the screen flashes and you get that blue splash. So it's like, okay. Ooh! And the screen kind of slows down and he gets the DP. That's pretty sick. Okay, so the Jamie player just kind of, like I said, we're not looking to you're not going to see a lot of high-level play. Everybody's just trying the game for the first time. So for people that have asked, because I did get those in the YouTube comments when I posted videos and stuff. So as you can see here, when you do drive impact and you block it. So hold on one second. Let's go back here. Okay, so when you get hit, you also lose drive meter. So I don't know if people realize that because as you can see, Ryu's getting hit. He's losing a little drive meter. And when he's blocking, he's losing drive meter. So you can't block forever. But when you block a drive impact, you can see that it doesn't do a crumple, but it explodes, pushes you back. But you are, for the most part, out of range for him to follow up with for the opponent to follow up with something. I would be curious to see when we get the game, when you load training mode, and I would assume hopefully it has some of the same training options as Street Fighter V, where you can turn on frame data. I would love to see what the plus and negative frames are in that situation. So then he walks up, does drive impact. Okay, so see, he did low forward fireball. And the opponent just did drive impact. And that's something that I think people are going to have to get used to. Because I do believe, and this is one of the things that I've said already to people, that when you guys get this game and you guys are in training mode, this is one of the first thing that you guys need to learn to deal with. One of the first things that players are going to need to learn how to deal with is drive impact. Because a lot of casual players or players that are still learning fighting games, they're going to throw this out all day. I will guarantee you. And if you do not know how to deal with this, you are going to get tilted. You will absolutely get tilted. So there are ways that you can deal with this drive impact. You can throw them. If you hit them with a multi-hitting move like Chun-Li Lightning Legs, for example, or a couple jabs, I believe you can hit them out of them. Because the Jamie player is taking armor. It is an armor move, so they are accruing gray life right there. So you guys can see that. So there are ways to counter that. Or you can counter it with your own drive impact yourself. If you see it coming out and you can do it, you can do drive impact. So it loses to armor breaking moves. Yes, perfect. Like Street Fighter 4. Yes. I'm losing the train of words. Thank you for being here, Rado. Deuces, how does Jamie's drinking system work? Can you like do it for free after a knockdown? I need to know the frame data to know exactly what you can do. So Jamie has a palm move, kind of like Yun, but with like one hand, and he pushes you out. I've been able to get a drink off that, but I get no Oki. His Rekkas, you can't get a drink and get free and and be safe from that. Now, I haven't really tried other stuff. I mean, and for the most part in these games, we're just trying to I took drinks in neutral just to level up to see what it gives me access to. And then Shinku, you play Jamie this weekend, so you could probably tell me other stuff. So Kick Ender gives free drink, according to Rado. See, Rado's watched a lot of videos. So I give kudos to him. So let's go back to here. Low forward fireball, Ryu tried and true. Five hit combo. Look at that damage. Ryu still did that big boy damage. Okay. But if you can get it off even if you lose your turn and it kind of resets neutral, I will take the power up, though. Okay, so here we go. Body playing neutral. Jamie player just does a random parry in neutral. Yeah, standing medium punch seems still pretty good. Seems like it's still pretty plus, but he's still trying to see what works and what doesn't. And sorry, the camera had to move a little bit because right behind me is where a lot of the other setups were. So people were kind of constantly walking behind me. So like I had to like move around and do all this other stuff. So Solarplex, he tried to see if that combo that didn't come out. He's not sure if he pressed the button fast enough or not. He tried to parry the jump in. So Jamie's Rekkas, by the way, I forgot to mention, Jamie does have Rekkas with punch and kick. But they're not traditional Rekkas where like Fei Long where you have to do quarter circle forward punch, quarter circle forward punch, quarter circle punch. You do one forward quarter circle punch and then you could hold forward and then tap punch again and punch again. God, look at that. See, okay, so someone asked earlier, what if you throw in the corner? So look at that throw in the corner. So here we go. You break that throw and look at the space. Look at the space. Even in the corner. That's crazy. That's wild. It rewards it's truly it rewards good defense. That's wild. It's like this wild, like how much it breaks. What's up, Mikey? Mikey, I really like this game. I think you're gonna like it. I really think you're gonna like this game. It does the way I described it, and I could be wrong. This is just my own personal opinion. I think this game plays quote unquote a little slower than Street Fighter V, but it feels like a hybrid of Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 3. I believe that the neutral rewards a little bit more whiff punishing and things like that. I think you're going to really like it. I really do. It's hard to say out of the four characters who's the best, but all four characters seem like they're good. The drive mechanics are insane. I think it's going to open up a lot of opportunities and possibilities. I think the game also as well is going to be so much in depth. And it's about space. It's going to provide a lot of depth and space control. So I can see that the corner can be worse than Street Fighter V because of the mechanics, because of the drive system with the drive impact, because you can wall splat people as well, like almost like Strive. But the game is going to be a lot about space control too. And shoot, especially if you run out of drive bar, because like you run out of drive bar by either getting hit, by blocking, or using up that meter. Like you have to have really good meter management too. And it's going to be a lot of critical thinking and decision making. So like actually, how did Valle lose all those bars? Let's see. So let's see. He has full bar here. He used one there to one was lost due to blocking. He did drive impact. He got the hit, lost another bar, but he's building. Oh, that's right. He did EX move. Okay, so EX move took 2 bars. But the bar builds pretty fast. You hear that? He's like, no. Try to throw me. No, 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 no. Yeah, meter management is definitely gonna be more important. But there's no cross ups in the corner. I don't know if you guys saw that nurse video that he put out on Twitter and stuff. There is no cross up in the corner, so that's pretty crazy. And yes, Javier brings up a great, fantastic point. You cannot cancel specials into supers unless it's a level 3. So Friday afternoon, after the panel, I was playing Ryu and Vicious was there. I introduced myself to Vicious, talked to him for a little bit, and he was like watching me play, and he was like, "Yeah, you cannot cancel low forward fireball into Shinku Hadouken with Ryu." So yeah, you cannot cancel specials into supers unless it's level 3. That's pretty cool. Another wow, good lord. Let's go back to that. Another perfect parry. Look at that. And then into donkey kick. He tried to parry that too. He tried to parry that. He was hoping he was going to do it again. Oh, no, he wants to. Okay, so that's for anybody that asks, that's Jamie's DP. That's his DP up kicks, Javier, right there. Goes like that. And he walked into that so he can get another round. Yes, I believe so. I believe Ryu does, yes. Okay, nice. I don't know what that was. I don't know what popped Ryu in the air, what button that was. Hold up. What button was that? That was wild. What button was that? It was like his kick went straight. What button is that? That was wild. Down in 2 kicks? See, I didn't even know all of Jamie's normals or his commands. All weekend I probably should have looked at the command list when I was playing. Terrible reporter, terrible tester. Ban me. That was terrible. Nice drive impact into solar plexus. Oh, he tried to do solar plexus, crouch fierce into DP. Oh! Oh, okay. I forgot about this. I remember this now. So the Jamie player just did the super, the level 3. Valle tried to parry it all. It parried 2, but I guess like it didn't come out to parry the 3rd one. He wants to do the level 3. Okay. He didn't want to lose. He's like, I think he was trying to do something into level 3 to do his Shin Shoryuken. So, let's see, what else do I have here? So, okay, so I haven't shown this video either. So the game, yeah, like I mentioned, Mikey, I think the game feels slower, but the game feels pretty good. But look, this could all just be my first impression from playing the game and just having the hype of playing a new game. But I do feel that Chun-Li, I felt like Chun-Li is pretty fast, honestly. But here, I have another video here that I have not shown yet. So I have Vicious and Valle playing. And I believe it's Ryu and Jamie. So we'll just take a look, because I don't even remember this. We'll watch this real quick. There's Ryu's charge. There's his up kicks DP. Oh, see into the wall splat. See, this is where corner can be very, 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 very scary. Oh, he didn't get the follow-up, though, after he got the drive-through, the drive impact. Ryu has that like that floaty, forward, like air kick. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's forward roundhouse or not. I don't remember. Yeah. Okay, into the Rekkas into the corner. Oh, see, he tried to impact. He tried to impact the solar plexus. Yeah. Let me rewind it. Which part do you want me to go back to? Here, let me go back here real quick. Yeah. He didn't. So look at that. Look. All right. So it's right here. Look at that. So yeah. So let's look at this here. So he throws. His bar is charging, and he's blocking. He used his bar. His bar is going away. Now he gains bar again for the knockdown. Look how fast his dry bar. Look how fast his dry bar already filled. His dry bar already filled back up in that instance. So he took damage. The dry bar didn't go down. That's interesting. He took a jump in. So okay, so it must be then when you take a hit, you lose dry bar or when you block, because if you look, he took the jump in, didn't lose anything, but then when he's blocking, well, see, he took a little bit of loss there, but then when he's blocking, he loses dry bar. I don't know. So you only lose it when you block. Okay. So basically, I get punished for blocking, is what you're saying. I get punished for blocking. Damn, that's crazy. So I think the one thing, they're right there. See, so right there is something that I don't think I've shown in a video yet in one of the matches. So you see Vaya going for the drive impact here off the low forward cancel, but then Vicious comes back, and I believe either he reacted or I don't know if he reacted or just did it, but he did his own drive impact, which negated Ryu's. He absorbed the hit and negated Ryu's until punished to get out of that situation. There, Vaya uses the alpha counter, so they both low on drive meter. And that ends that video right there. Yeah, it's so at first, so we were doing it in reaction after a while. When you first play it, you will get hit by it. Just plain and simple. You're just gonna have to train yourself. You're gonna have to train yourself to really react to it and make sure you counter it. Now, I have so many other videos that I don't even know. I didn't watch any of these. So, okay, I recorded that. I'm trying to see what I have here. Because I recorded a lot. Some matches are mine. Others are just players, so I can have footage to. So like this is just footage that I recorded from somebody that was playing while I was waiting for stage, because I was running out of footage. So the gameplay, like I mentioned, not all gameplay is gonna be high level, but it's just so we can see. Chun-Li seemed pretty fast. I feel like she's gonna be good again. Like I feel like she has some pretty good tools. Luke, I don't know. God, her EX Fireball is so fast. Her EX Fireball is so fast. Wait, what? Wait, whoa. What was that? Wait, you guys see that? Hold up. I gotta find the command list to these characters. Because what the fuck did Luke just do? Do you see this? Right here. Look, he's gonna jump. He's gonna do... What the hell is that? Is that an air sandblast? Like, what is that? Oh, he has an air charged move? Like, okay, so I'm learning stuff here by watching videos of shit that I haven't seen before. That's crazy. Like, okay, and you see that there? This Luke is using the modern control, so one button normals. Oh, so it's like an air knuckle. Okay. I feel like Luke is still gonna be good because he's like the new guy for this game. He's like the poster boy. They want to make Luke a thing. So she's in the current iteration of Street Fighter V. Luke is very underexplored. Oh, I see. Oh, it's Street Fighter 6. Oh, probably. Dude, Mikey, how many top players or really high level players have gotten their hands on this game to please try? So like that's why I'm really excited to see like what people come up with, because like I said, at Comic-Con you have players that play fighting games, and then you do have the occasion of some really good players that come through, but then like a lot of people that play fighting game or go to Comic-Con don't play fighting games serious, so you see a lot of different things, a lot of different stuff. They did not say when the game is going to release yet. They just said 2023. My guess is first quarter of next year in April would be my guess. So I'm assuming with the way the camera is, this is me playing, but I don't remember what character. I'm probably playing Jamie because that's the costume color I pick. But I have no idea. But hopefully this game comes out in April. The biggest thing is just trying to figure out, hopefully... Oh, wait, this is the video. Oh shit. This is the video I was oh, yeah. This Yes, I remember. I just didn't remember if this was recorded or not. So I was not paying attention. Yeah, I was not paying attention when I was on the stage here playing. I was not paying attention. And oh my god. I don't even remember that this was recorded. So I wasn't paying attention. The replayer upped his advantage, and I was just like, all right, whatever. So let's just watch this out. It's like less than a 2-minute video. Let's just watch this real quick. Look at the damage that I lose to. Look at the damage. Good eye, Mikey. And I suck. Took one drink. Here's his hop kick. Okay. Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh! Yo, look at that damage. Look at this damage of that low forward. Tatsu. Oh my god! Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, so I realized it after the match was over. I was like, what the fuck? How did I die? I was like, wait, oh my god! Wait. So you actually hear me say like, what the hell? You can actually hear me say that. So here.
Player 2 has the super meter lead, and they want to try to press the attack. They have to open SA meter. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, this was on Sunday, I believe. I believe this was Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. This was like when I played early in the morning after I went to the Funko booth and got my exclusives. I said I'm gonna play Street Fighter and go home. I was gonna leave early. Holy mother of God, dude! Look at the fucking damage. Oh shit! Standing heavy kick fucked me up. Oh shit! Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why did I die of like 3 hits? That was insane. I was like, why? Like, what? Like, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. Oh, that's my whiff punish. That's my whiff punish super that I did. I made a clip of that to put on Twitter just to show the super, not to show the whiff punish. Like I said, there's a lot of videos that I recorded. I don't know what. I haven't labeled everything yet. I'm looking for other matches. I believe. Okay, so I believe this is another video of Valle and Vicious playing. Yes, this is Valle playing. I believe he's playing Vicious. Oh shit! Yo, that was sick. Okay. Yeah, this is Valle and Vicious playing because I heard someone say, "Oh, I gotta play one of my videos because I do his dive kick, and I gotta find a video that I play Jamie. I have a bunch, so I just have to find it. There's his DP. Jamie has to get to he has to drink once, and at least get maybe Vicious does it here. Oh, I forgot he can cancel into that like fireball blast instead of a fireball, and I think he's safer. Oh, that hit. Oh, it's a fireball for his troubles. All right, I gotta find the video, a couple of the videos I'm playing, me playing Jamie Javier, because I know that I do it. Let me see. Okay, that video is not it because that video only lasts like a few seconds. So hold on, let me delete that real quick. Delete that real quick. Oh God, no! You guys don't want to watch me play Chun. This is the only video I play Chun. We're not watching this. It's pretty disgusting. It's pretty disgusting. We're not gonna watch that. Okay.
I like his cutscene.
I'm pretty sure I do it here. Pretty sure I do it here. Yeah, it's definitely me playing. I can hear my button presses. Oh God. Execution, please. This is what I get for Blink fully hitbox now. Okay, I actually do a DP punish. Where's my dive kick? Okay. Guess I'm not going to do the dive kick here. Another drink. There you go, Javier. There's his dive kick. I'll go back and I'll show you. And you can combo off of it too. God. Hard knockdown. See, I like how it says hard knockdown too. This critical art is so sick. And there's two versions. So if he has less than 25% health, he does that one. But if it's normal, he does like a kicks. It's so sick. Yeah. But this game is legit. So fun so far. But like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's because I played the game. I don't know if it's because I played the game and I'm hyped for a new game. Or I don't know if it was because I was hyped for a new game or not, but I enjoyed it. We'll see if we still think the same. I'm actually really interested to see other people try the game and tell me what they think. Like, I really do hope that there is a beta. Because if there's a beta, I would love to get, like, Mikey, I would love to get your thoughts on what you think the game is, how the game feels for you and, like, others when they play the game. Because, yeah, the corner... Yeah, Mikey, I think you're right. The corner looks like it's going to be hell, like any fighting game. Because I think this is my gameplay, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I can see myself in the reflection. It's my gameplay. Beta announcement at EVO from the future. Corner is smaller. Interesting. Yes, so that was actually... Okay, so that's actually... No, that's a very good point that you brought up. You get pushed into the corner. So one thing I did... Yeah, so that was the other thing. That was the other thing I forgot to mention. So I think I talked about this a little bit before you got in here. And the one thing that I completely stress on is that I think people really need to... When they get the game in their hand and they have access to training mode, they are going to need to know how to defend and react, punish to drive impact. Because you could do your own drive impact to punish it or negate it, but there's other ways around. Because if you get hit by that and then a punish combo, so like, for example, if I hit you with the drive impact and you crumple and I get a crouch fierce into palm with Jamie, that basically pushes you into the corner. It's a huge corner carry, and then, you're in trouble. So that makes sense, Mikey, what you're saying is stages are smaller. So that's something I wasn't able to test, Rado. Like, so like when you block it, you like kind of fall back, and I'd have to see a video of me doing that again. You fall back, but I don't know if there's a way that you can punish it. Maybe it happens in this video as I'm getting... Yeah, I got Umi Shoryu'd right there. Good lord. Oh my god, I'm getting fucked up. I thought I teched that. Into Rekka. And my punish combos are trash. And that jumping roundhouse whiffed. Fuck my life, dude. That jumping roundhouse whiffed. See, okay, so then I tried to do something there, and I had no life to absorb that armor, so that's why I died. So it does seem like it's very punishable, but you still get pushed back far enough. It looks like it's outside of sweep range to where you would get hit. Yeah, I'm really glad that you have to have life now to absorb. I really like that. I'm glad that that's back. EX Tatsu, good lord, dude. Okay, I wanted to punish with the kicks to see how that worked. And that is definitely punishable. Low forward fireball is definitely punishable. And we should definitely, you know, I need to go through all the videos I have, and then maybe I'll make a video or we'll do another stream and we'll go over more stuff because there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to unpack. And like I said, I really want to see other players that are better than me get their hands on this game, and I want their opinions on it too, because I would love to see if our opinions, some of the opinions about the game are similar or not. So like Mikey, I would love to get your opinion when you get a chance to play the game. And good lord, I tried to whiff super and this guy just DPs everything, so I just supered. And this is his other variation when he doesn't have when he has more than 25% health, he kills you with a kick. Yeah. So it is so we watched that one. Hold on. Like I said, I gotta label these, man. I'll label these. Okay, that one doesn't play. I don't even know. So we're just gonna play, I guess, some videos and wait, is this one I just played? Yeah, okay, this is the one I just watched. Okay. So let's play a Jamie Mirror. I have a Jamie Mirror one queued up. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to point out to you guys while I did the short stream and stuff and talk about the game. So this Jamie player that I was playing, I didn't catch his name and stuff, but he had an idea of what to do and stuff, so he was doing stuff that I wasn't doing, so this is probably a good watch. That's definitely negative, and I think you just punished that with palm Rekka, or light punch Rekka, crouch jab Rekka. Okay, got him in the corner with a throw. See, that pushes you pretty far. So I think after palm like that, you definitely can get a drink and then just lose your turn. There, and I reacted with his drive impact to mine. I probably could have supered to kill him, but I forgot that his super is kicks for his level 1. So, yeah. And then if he takes 4 drinks, you notice that he lets his hair down. He gets a little more powered up. So yeah, Shinku, I was using a lot of crouch fierce to anti-air, not his DP. So the next time I get a chance to play the game, whether it's a beta or whatnot, or on someplace where the game is being tested, then I will definitely try to DP more. Yeah, crouch fierce seems really good. Crouch fierce seems really, really good. His low forward's pretty good. Standing medium punch seems good too. Stand fierce, I don't know if I'm really a fan of. See, and I got wall splatted there. EX dive kick, and I can get a follow-up there to push out. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to have to go through my footage, and I think I'm going to make an actual proper video of my experience to play the game and list some stuff that I think that is going to be necessary to learn and stuff to Oh, God. If that wasn't a F neutral move, like... Good Lord. Oh, I'm dead. Couldn't absorb it. All right, Rado. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon because I gotta do some chores and stuff. I gotta cook dinner for my wife pretty soon. But I wanted to make sure I started early just to do this, and then I think I'm gonna make a video, a proper video, instead of use this stream VOD. But maybe I'll record the stream VOD and I'll make a proper video too, just so I have more content. You know, more content. His throw is pretty cool, I will say. I do worry a little bit, though, about the stages being a little bit smaller and getting pushed to the corner and being oppressed, especially with spacing and all that stuff. I am a little worried about that, but we'll see how it plays out. Sorry, guys. Texting my wife. She's on her way home. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of different things about this game that we could talk about. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna just get some water real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, sorry. I got my water bottle. I left it in the other room. Okay, so yeah, we'll run a couple more, and then I'm gonna call it here because I got some stuff I got to take care of. But I'll definitely I'll probably make another video or a video about this, or I just use this stream VOD and then make another video. But if you guys have any questions about the game or anything that maybe I can try to answer, I can. But yeah, I think this one, I recorded 2 people playing on the main stage. I didn't see who was playing. I think this is just strictly for content. But yeah, no, I'm really excited. I think the game is looking pretty good. I know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I really do hope it works out. Like, I really do hope that people get to play it at EVO, but also I hope that there's a beta that we can all play. Because God, we need good netcode. That cannot be said enough. We need good netcode. Hazanshu. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm a little worried about is the netcode. I want the netcode to be... It's the one thing I'm a little worried about. Because if this game is really good but the netcode is shit, God, we are back to square one again, boys. Oh, God. Because... Level 1 Kokosho kills. Because I don't know if you guys saw Twitter today. I don't know if you guys even followed on Twitter, but KIT, I believe this is their last year of doing a tournament. So more and more tournaments are going away and not happening. So it's going to, I think a lot more online events are going to be the normal outside the big tournaments. So the netcode for this game is a must. Currently, it does seem that the producers of Street Fighter 6 are listening to the fans and the community as far as what they want to see in the game. Hopefully that means netcode is being listened to, because that to me should be in the top two things, top two choices for the game. Yep, we're seeing it in Fresno. Absolutely. We're seeing it in Fresno since COVID. I personally want to run a local or two for this game when it drops. My only concern... So, I actually have two concerns. Two concerns with running Street Fighter 6 tournament. My first concern is venue. That's my first concern with running a Street Fighter 6 tournament. I apologize for this gameplay, guys. I just recorded random gameplay here, so... but yeah, like, venue in Fresno is my first concern. The second concern is console. What are we playing this on? Like, realistically, there's no way you can get enough people to bring a PS5 to donate one for a tournament, or even find one in the store to buy. So, trying to get a PS5 tournament to play, no go. PS4 would be the second option. How will it run on PS4? Or are people going to want to play on Xbox? But me as a TO that was going to run a local once in a blue moon, you think I'm going to go out and buy Xboxes? No, absolutely not. So, like, my hope is that this game runs well on PS5 and PS4. Because, especially PS4, because it's still going to be pretty hard for tournament organizers, local ones and stuff, to acquire PS5s. And I think that's going to be an issue with events. And hopefully that means things will get fixed. But I don't know. Oh, God. They run worse on PS4. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. I'm buying this game on PS5, but I'm also buying it on PC. I'm not stupid. I'm going to play this game on PC, too. But, like, I mean, if I wanted to dare run this game as a local or one, like, regional tournament where nothing super, super big, but just Street Fighter 6 only, but I can do like a pot bonus or something, get some people from out of town, I would be willing to do that if under the right circumstances. But it's just, yeah, it's got to be crossplay. It has to be crossplay if it's PS5, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure it probably will be, but who knows? All this stuff has not been announced yet. We're waiting to see. I'm hoping Evo does a few things. So I'm hoping Evo not only shows a new character, I'm also hoping Evo shows a release date or like something else that's big. Because, yeah, we want to see characters and stuff, but we need to know more details about like what's coming and stuff. So I think that would be really good. Let's see. I have to go through some of this other footage too. I don't think I... Yeah, I don't remember. God, you got more beef than a Philly cheesesteak. Good lord. Man, if I had the equipment or if I had the crew, I probably would have live streamed it from Comic-Con. I did do a little test stream, and while it was a little grainy, I probably could have, but I couldn't record it myself. At least I could just record people playing, not me playing. Okay, Ruckus. Oh, he parried that. So I gotta, okay, so the other thing too, the drive parry, I didn't use it as much, so I need to learn more about like what the properties are, how fast it comes out, and then also like let's see, drive parry. I think Javier, did you write about drive parry? Can be held. See, I didn't hold it down. I was pressing it like a Street Fighter 5 parry, while I was like almost like third strike when I was tapping it. So I have to learn because I think parries are going to be. I think parries are going to be a thing. They're going to be very, very important. Good lord! I think I tried to punish everything, but it didn't come out. This must have been day one. This had to be day one. Because... I believe that was day one that match took place. But yeah, I think I went through majority of the stuff. There's a ton of other videos, like watching some international top players play, like Luffy and them, Mr. Crimson. I definitely recommend, if you haven't watched that stuff, watch those videos to kind of see. One of the things that I think is going to be very, very crucial to know, or not even crucial to know, but like it's going to be interesting to know, is the drive rush, where you can cancel into a dash off of normals or a parry to extend combos and stuff. Knowing what the damage is, if there's even an advantage of doing so, or just if you don't, if it's worth doing. Are you going to get an Oki off of it? Are you going to get Oki off of it? Is it worth spending the bar, I guess, to do? So that's going to be something to really look at in the future, because I think the big thing is we are going to have, when people are going to play this game, decision making and stuff is going to be super, super important. Your meter usage and meter management with your drive gauge is, it's going to be important. So hold on, I'm going to turn on light real quick. There we go. All right, here. I have a light now. I think it's going to be, so there was an advantage from our testing. Good. So I think that there's going to be a lot of things involved with this game. Now, obviously, everything's not going to be good. Everything's not going to be bad. We just don't know yet. I would assume, and I don't know, I can't confirm this from anyone. I would assume this build that we played at San Diego Comic-Con is the old build that people got to play at the other places where the game is available to test. So who knows what's going to change when there's a next playable build or even a potential beta. We don't know what's going to change. So that's going to be very interesting to see how that all entails. So like, I really hope that the Evo build has Guile. I really hope that Evo build has Guile, because I want to see what Guile can do, but also it gives me hope that we may get other stuff. Like, I think if Evo this year, if they're going to reveal characters, I think we get 2 reveals at Evo. I think it's probably going to be Cammy and Ken. I do. Oh, which I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream when I was recapping the panel. Maybe I did say this, but I don't remember. It was over an hour ago. But when I recapped the panel, I thought it was interesting when they were giving away prizes, and the marketing director, I believe, I don't know what her official title was. The question of the trivia was, who has the same birthday as Colleen? And the way they were referencing stuff, it made it seem like they wanted us to give them a Darkstalkers answer, but it was a Street Fighter character, and nobody could get it right at first. People were saying like a Darkstalkers character at first, then someone said Gil, but then like it was interesting because the girl was like, "Well, this character has been announced for Street Fighter 6," and everybody's like, "Oh, is it Guile?" And they're like, no, it's not Guile. And then someone said, oh, it's Ken. And she's like, it's Ken. I'm like, and then I probably wasn't the only one that was like, what the hell? Like, Ken was not confirmed for Street Fighter 6. The leak it was there that says Ken is in the game. He looks like Crypto Ken. He lost all his money and he's a broke as a joke. But I was like, what? I was like, hello? Like, what? Did you just confirm Ken without a reveal? Like that's wild to me. Let's see if there's more. I think I have a Jamie mirror here. Actually, I could show that video I played Chun, but it's pretty disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, now I'm playing Jamie. I'm talking. Sorry, guys. I did not record or did not watch my videos, all of them. I just, figured, hey, I'm just gonna do a stream and we'll just do it. Okay, this is the Chun video. Good lord, this is gonna be disgusting. I don't play charge characters, kids. At least not on a regular stick. I play cheat box now. But yeah, no, right? That was crazy, right? She basically said like, hey, this person has been confirmed for Street Fighter 6, and we're all just like, Ken has not been confirmed for Street Fighter 6. Like, what the hell is going on? Lightning legs and okay, crouch fierce anti-air. Kokoken. But yeah, hopefully that means at Evo we're getting Ken and Cammy or something. Because you guys remember when the first trailer for this game was revealed at Gamescom or Summer Games, whatever it was, and then all those leaks came out and there was a video of Ken at the character select screen, which I don't know what that screen's from because that's not the character select screen. So I don't know what screen that was where you saw those characters, but that matched the art leak. And then we saw a video of Cammy Super, or Critical Art Level 3, whatever you want to call it. So, pretty crazy. So one thing about Chun-Li that I actually really like, that I want to play her for fun, is they said in the panel that her taunt, has hit detection. So you can kill someone with her taunt. I want to kill somebody with the Chun-Li taunt. I absolutely do. I think that would be a wild time. And it would just make me laugh like really heavily that I killed somebody with Chun-Li's taunt. Like that would be absolutely wild. And I would laugh at that pretty hard. Not gonna lie. Okay, so that Chun-Li video wasn't terrible, but yeah, you guys aren't really seeing too much high level play like I mentioned. But yeah, so God, we've been talking about this for a while. I appreciate you guys all popping in, chatting and everything. If you guys are new here, hit that follow button. I think I'm gonna probably make an actual proper video about the footage I took, and then make proper footage about it, and then put that out. I think I'm gonna upload this VOD though but I'm gonna probably make a proper video about some of the stuff. But no, I appreciate you guys all hanging out and checking out the Street Fighter 6 footage. I think the game was pretty fun for what I played. I know it's probably not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It feels like if for people that may have just popped in, it feels like a mixture of Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. The corner does seem like it's hell. Throw breaks break you pretty far where it basically resets neutral. That's kind of nice. Meter management is very, very important with your drive gauge. So that's going to be a thing. And I think I'm going to make a video when the game first comes out for casual players or for newer players. I stress this enough. Everybody is going to have to learn, and people are going to learn and pick up on this pretty quickly, either by watching videos or within their first day of testing stuff and playing. You need to know how to beat drive impact, the focus attack, because you can cancel it from different normals and stuff. People are going to throw that out there. And if you're playing Ryu and you're kind of autopiloting, for example, and you try to walk up low forward and I see that, I'm going to drive impact you. But the question would be, can you option select something? Or is it fast enough to where you can drive impact yourself? Stuff like that. Is there ways around that or baiting that? So that's going to be something that's going to be very interesting to see once more people get their hands on this game, and especially lab monsters and stuff. That's what I'm waiting for, is seeing what the lab monsters do with this game and see, show what the meta is going to be and stuff like that. I think that's going to be really cool. Let's see if there's anything else to kind of wrap this up. Jamie was my most favorite character out of the 4 that I played this weekend. I think he's unique. With the drinking level up system similar to G and Street Fighter 5. There are going to be ways that he can level up safely with his kick Rekka, kick ender. He can do it safely. I think there's going to be a lot of uses for that. Obviously, it's a beta, so we don't know. I think all 4 characters can be good. I think Ryu is going to be good again. Fireballs, EX Fireballs seem like they're good. They're very, very good. I think once the game gets developed more, you're going to see people being pairing a lot more stuff. So we're going to need to know like what our good block strings are and things like that, because people are going to be trying to parry or punish you for a lot of different things. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this all comes about once the game releases. I hope Evo kind of sheds some light on the situation as far as when the game is going to release. Hopefully that means that the game is going to come out. They said 2023. Hopefully that means first quarter. My guess is going to be first quarter, because then it'll be perfect in time to announce a new CPT season. So that way Combo Breaker will be the first true major of Street Fighter 6. Then we'll have CEO, we'll have Evo, and other events. So hopefully that's my prediction. It's going to be before April. It could be February of 23. The game looks pretty good as far as polished. So it could the game has been in development for a while. So they could be almost done with some tweaks. So we could see it like Street Fighter 5 come out in February of 2023. All right. So anyways, I've rambled on long enough. I appreciate you guys hanging out, checking out these videos that I've recorded. I'm going to be recording some more stuff, putting it out there. I'll probably upload some of these other matches on there to my YouTube channel. You could look up Jarred FGC on YouTube. I will link that in the chat. Subscribe, because I will be putting out more content. If you guys are new to the Twitch channel, please hit that follow button. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll be doing more streams about Street Fighter 6. Obviously streaming it when the game is out with the beta, all that stuff, but also putting out more stuff, streaming other games like on 5K, like Super Turbo, Third Strike, CVS2, maybe even some other games like Street Fighter 5 or whatever. But we're going to try and put out more videos, and to increase the content and also help people out, because there's going to be a lot of new people with Street Fighter 6. People thought Street Fighter 5 at EVO with 5,000 competitors was crazy. I really think Street Fighter 6 is going to have at least 6,000. So I think Street Fighter 6 is going to have at least 6,000. So it's going to be pretty nuts. No respect. Thank you for the follow, sir. Appreciate that. But yeah, I think it's going to exceed Evo 2015's numbers. Um, I'm really excited to see what people think when they get the game in their hand. Because watching gameplay and actually playing it, you know, it's a little different, obviously. So I definitely think that when people get their hands on it, I want to see what more people's opinions are. But at least for me, I like it so far. I think the game has a lot of depth. Um, I think there's going to be a lot of decision making and everything, you know, that are going to be involved. It's interesting, dude. If you're going to Evo, play it. No, I shouldn't say play it at Evo because that line at Evo is ridiculous. That line at Evo is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be like 6 hours long. If it's like Street Fighter 5 that year at Evo, it's going to be ridiculous. But nah, it is. The game feels good. It really just feels good. It really feels good. Like I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, I know I said the same thing about Street Fighter 5, and I know a lot of people hate Street Fighter 5, but look, I actually like Street Fighter 5 the way it is right now. I think the game looks great right now. I think the game is in a great spot. The game is fun. I think the game is really good now. Yeah, we had rough patches, but hey. So I think Street Fighter 6, I really do think it's going to be a good game out of the gate because it really does feel the new producers are listening to the community and the player and the fan base, and they really want to put out a quality product. I really feel like the new guys behind this really want to put out a banger of a game. And if I'm right and this game is fantastic and we get netcode, good lord. Could you imagine Street Fighter 6 being really good and they give us flawless netcode? Oh, oh, oh. That's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. The game is going to be ridiculous. It's going to sell like hotcakes. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. So, but yeah, no. Shiku, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. It's good seeing you this weekend. But yeah, like, the game is fun. If you're going to Evo, brace the line and try to play it if you can. I would love to see what your guys' opinions are. You guys can reach out to me on Twitter at JardFGC. You can check out my YouTube channel. I posted the link right there, or follow me on Twitch. I'll be doing more streams. I am probably going to make a video of a compilation of the footage that I showed today, but also talk about my impressions in more of a formal format, I guess. And then also things I think people should look out for, and maybe some things I didn't like about the game, which, to be honest with you, there's not a lot that I played that... There's not a lot of things that I played that I could say I didn't like about the game. Nah, that's a convention full of FGC people trying to play, and we only get 2 days to try it. Those lines are about to be disgusting. You are absolutely right. Comic-Con was perfect because while you had some players that played fighting games that were already in line, it was a lot of casual players, and they had a ton of setups, and it was one game. So it didn't seem like we had to wait forever to play the game. So that was a beauty about being at Comic-Con. Being at Comic-Con with Street Fighter there, because the lines weren't that bad. It was packed everywhere, by the way. So hopefully anybody that did go to Comic-Con, hopefully, knock on wood, you guys don't get COVID. I'm hoping that I don't get COVID. I feel pretty good, but I also just recovered from COVID like a week and a half ago. So if I get reinfected, I should go buy a goddamn lottery ticket because I'm probably some special case. But that's why I felt pretty comfortable going to Comic-Con this year, too, as well. But yeah, no, that Evo line is going to be ridiculous. But like I said, if you don't mind waiting and you really want to try it, I would love... What? The lotto's at 800 million? I'm about to go buy a ticket. Shit. I'm going to go buy a ticket. Then maybe I could just, oh man. Then I can actually throw a proper major without having to worry about funds of throwing stuff, But yeah. So, no. But if you guys are going to Evo and you want to play the game, and you don't mind waiting in line, I suggest you do. It's fun. I would love to hear people's opinions about it later on. Secretly, before I wrap up, the last little thing, I really hope that Evo they come out, show us a couple characters, and then they just wow us and say, "Hey guys, next week there's an open beta." Shit, there's a beta, and then we can get a beta of the game for like a week, because everybody remembers the Street Fighter V beta when everybody sometimes randomly when the beta wasn't live, people were be able to log in, they were be able to play and stuff. I'm hoping we get a beta with Street Fighter 6. I do think that we will. Hopefully at Evo they will announce a beta, and then everybody will get to try, so people don't have to wait in that long ass line at Evo to play Street Fighter 6. So with that said, I'm going to end the stream. I appreciate all you guys hanging out, checking out the videos that I recorded and stuff. If you guys came in late, watch the VOD. I did, even though like I mentioned, a lot of the videos aren't high level play. I did go over some videos of recorded Valle playing. Also, I have a video of Valle and Vicious playing a couple sets, or a couple games, I should say, not sets. So you can check the VOD for that. Other than that, I will be back soon. I will be making a video for this as well to put on YouTube. But until then, have a good night, guys. If you guys are going to Evo, good luck. I'll be watching from home. Other than that, peace out. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye.